This is question 6, and it's a question where we've got to try and solve some equations using graphs. So the first part of this question says use the graphs above to solve this simultaneous equation. So this 5x minus 9y equals minus 46, and also y equals minus 2x. So we could solve that using algebraic methods, which we might be used to. But in fact, when we've got it shown as a graph like this, where we can see that this line here is actually the first of these two equations, so that's equation 1, and this line here, so y equals minus 2x, is the second one. And the solution is actually just where they cross. And this is why this is only a 1-mark question, because there's not really much to do with it. So all we've got to do is just find the coordinates of the point where they cross. So we can see that the x value there is minus 2. And if we project across, we can see that the y value is 4. And that's it. So we've done it there. It's just a case of finding the coordinates of the point where the two lines cross. So if we now look at the second part of the question, it says use this graph that we've got here in order to find estimates for the solutions of this quadratic equation. So x squared minus 4x plus 2 equals 0. So we can see actually what we've got is the graph of this function of x. So we've got y equals x squared minus 4x plus 2. And we want to know, when does this equal 0? Another word for this is actually finding the roots of the equation, although we don't tend to use that until we come to doing A-level maths. But really all it is, if we were to make y equal 0, well, that is actually the x-axis. So this is this line here. And all we're looking for is, where does this graph cross the x-axis? Well, it crosses here and it crosses here. So we're just trying to find those two values. So I would say, and this is why it says estimates, because it's not an exact solution. So it's a case of looking at it and just trying to see what it is, what's the closest value we can get for it. And we can see that that's 0.6. By my estimation, that's 0.6, given that that's 1 there. So each one of these smaller intervals on the graph is actually 0.1. So that point is 0.6. And we've got another value here. Where does that cross? And that crosses at 3.4. So those are the two values of x that make this equation equal to 0. So we just write them down. So we just say 0.6 and 3.4. And that's it. So I hope that's been helpful to you. And if it has, please consider subscribing to our channel and also giving the video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.